Good morning. Please rise in body or spirit as we sing, "Welcome into this place." Born out of the spirit of godly praise from the Christian church, the song lyrics have been modified to invite a universal welcome to all people.
Good morning. Welcome to the Mount Diablo Unitarian Universalist Church. I'm the Reverend Leslie Takahashi, and my pronouns are she and her, and we're so glad to have everyone here today. If you're in our sanctuary, if you're joining us online in real time or after the fact, a special welcome. If you're visiting us for the first time or one of your first times, or if you're back on campus after a long time, we're really grateful to have you. If you are missing a name tag, you can sign up to get one. If you are visiting us, you can also sign up to get our communications, and you can do that under the rainbow umbrella in our Borton Hall after the service, or online at any time. And we are grateful to have you here. The first Sunday of the month, we have an opportunity for people who are interested in membership to join the congregation, and I want to ask a question. How many of you have been supporting our faith commitment to democracy in the streets this week? Thank you all so much. So now, we want to make sure that everybody remembers that one of the things we want to do now is take advantage of the fact that people are paying attention in different ways than they were even a couple days ago, and go to our justice page and take some of the actions there to make sure that we protect the vital policies that we need to do. So they may be listening a little more now. Important time to do that. We have an amazing opportunity as part of our Pride Witness to be part of a special Pride offering here. It is a play which will benefit the Rainbow Center and also our congregation. You can check out the Friday email for the information and buy tickets for My Will in My Life, directed by our dear friend of the congregation, Stephanie Singer, who's with us today, and also, so talk to Stephanie, and John, who will be starring the plays with Stephanie as well. So please see them afterward and let's sign up. So we will have the summer solstice service on the 22nd as well, and so you can also learn about that and enjoy participating in that, led by Penny Hackett Evans and Joe Gelinas. So, and finally, if you have not yet installed the Church Center app, some of us would be glad to help you. Welcome to this beloved community.
Good morning. I'm Peggy Kroll, a retiring member of your Board of Trustees. I had a short stint, and it was really an impressive board and a great group of volunteers, so thank you for all of that. Thank you for electing them. Welcome to our service. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I want to wish all the dads here today happy Father's Day, and those dads who are at home having breakfast in bed and watching the service online, hello to them as well. We begin our service by bringing to life our Unitarian Universalist values, and we read those together on the screen. We bring to life our Unitarian Universalist values as we seek truth and work for justice, nurture compassion and courage, reach out to each other and to our larger community of faith, bridge the divisions that wound the human family, transform ourselves and our world. And here we are in June, mid-June, which is the end of our 24-25 budget year. So if you haven't caught up on your pledge yet, this would be a good time to do it. And if you have some extra, that would be nice as well. And then we're also certainly receiving pledges for the next fiscal year. And let's see, what other help do we need? Ann Bandy has been the intrepid volunteer in our kitchen, making coffee week after week after week. She really could use a break, so we're looking for some coffee volunteers, and she'll get it all set up, or show you how to do it all. So we really need more people who can make coffee. So take a look at that. And the just-in-time column is in the newsletter, and it can give you other ways that you can help out. So welcome, it's good to be together.
No, good morning. So let's take a moment now to greet one another. Let each other know that you are so glad to see each other, as I am so glad to see you.
candle, huh? Oh, no, you do. Oh, do it first or after?
Either. Just separate.
I chose this chalice lighting by the minister Leslie Garcia Sampson in honor of yesterday and of this morning. It's called The Great Turning. In these wild, historic, and uncertain times, we gather to remember who we are, who we belong to, and what we are called to do. As we light this chalice, we kindle the spirit of the great turning, the movement for justice alive in this country today. May we feel it in our bones, and in the stillness of this hour, may we sense it calling our name.
No hands.
Where's your...
How are you doing, Turkey?
Oh, I'm feeling a little blue.
You just look regular brown to me. A little black, and you have orange where I have yellow.
That sounds like something I would say. No, I meant I'm feeling a little sad.
You do look sad.
Why is the sky so high?
Because things are changing and I don't like change, I'm preparing to find a new nest on the other side of campus.
That sounds like a happy thing to me.
I just wish I didn't have to. My nest is so overly hot now in the summer, and now I have to rebuild it just like it was.
Nest is a place to rest. Sorry.
I have to make sense. I have to make sure that the pokey places are still pokey.
Your nest is pokey? Why would you do that again when you could make something better? Take the best of the old nest and then add some new stuff like soft grass.
Stay, hooray! Then you'll have time for play.
Parrot, you seem to be having a new, creative way of communicating today.
I'm parroting in rhyme. Been doing it this whole time.
You know, you're confusing, but then again, I am easily confused. Now, soft grasses, there's an idea. Okay, we have a mic out. Okay. Okay, soft grasses, there's an idea.
Ah, I see. You are looking forward and looking back. I know that feeling.
Feelings can leave us reeling.
Feelings can leave us reeling. And sometimes when a lot of change is happening, it's like everything is changing. Transformation is hard. Ask me how I know.
Yes, like when we long for the past. By the way, who are you?
Caterpillar. Oops, I gotta go.
The past is past.
The past won't last, see? I mean, I can do it. I can do it too. The last time I moved, I did make kind of a mess out of it. I kind of left half of my nest in the old place. It was just really terrible. What is that green thing, and where is the caterpillar?
I feel harassed when I think about the past.
This reminds me of a Ghanaian concept of Sankofa. It's the idea that if we learn from the past, we can build a better future.
Suture. It's hard to rhyme with future.
Because sometimes things we did in the past aren't going to work anymore, and still they can offer us lessons.
Sometimes when things change a lot, we can't even imagine what might happen, or at least I can't.
Yes, like San Kofa.
Ofta. I'm not even going to try to rhyme that word.
The literal translation of the word and the symbol is, "It is not too taboo to fetch what is at risk of being left behind." The symbol is the imaginary bird with the feet firmly planted forward, with head turned backward. This African wisdom tells us that we can learn from the past as we look toward the future. San means return. Ko means go. Fa means to look or to seek and to take.
I didn't even know that birds could go in 2 directions at once. I think I'm going to try it. This is like bird yoga.
Speaking of emerging,
Emerging can be splurging.
Wait, what are you doing?
you can call me Butterfly.
Wait a second. You are completely different. What did you do with Caterpillar?
Well, I'm still me. All the same cells, just look different. That's the thing about change.
The future can be part of the past, or the past part of the future. That makes me so dizzy I could fall, and then I would need a suture.
I never thought I would look back with nostalgia at the days of simple parroting.
So from the past, don't purge, even if you have the urge, because who knows what can emerge.
So I don't have to leave all my old nest. I don't have to take all of my old nest either. Maybe I'll just take some twigs and more soft grasses, and maybe the strongest twigs will be the ones I take.
More grasses, cushion your...
Never mind, parrot! Turkey, I'll come help you lift the best twigs, and then we can look for some soft stuff.
I'd be glad to come with you and give you an aerial perspective.
Wow, this is a lot more fun. I still don't like change, but it sure is better when we're all together, folks, looking back while moving forward. Thank you.
Go in love, our hearts go with you. Go in joy, our hopes go too. Learn in love and grow in wisdom. Shine your light in all you do.
Hi, my name is Shelley Kreiderman, and my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm privileged to be your worship associate for today. Speaking on going forward, my son graduated from high school this past month. Time goes by so fast. A shout out to Father's Day, to all the caregivers, the co-partners, or full providers, any and all that take responsibility for a child's well-being, shaping the person they become. It truly takes a village, and I am thankful for my many supporters, including my husband, whose patience and humor has positively impacted my kids for the better. Graduation, this small breather, we made it. I could never have imagined when starting this parent journey the many changes in the world. Take technology, for example. Sitting in the 20th row at the Toyota Pavilion on grad night, it was difficult to see center stage. So my husband pulled out his phone, and suddenly I found myself watching a live stream on the small rectangular screen in my hand. I feel like I am in 2 places at once, the digital and the actual. My mind wanders to my son, wondering if he feels this strange duality, the societal gesture of being an adult versus the financial reality of continued dependence. How do we live in these in-between spaces? When the ceremony begins, the valedictorian asks the students to stand and turn 180 degrees, positioning them to face the audience. These, the speaker notes, are the people who have supported you, who have had your back, and will always be there for you. The enthusiastic clapping starts, combined with shouts from the crowd, every last family member and friend happy to cement in this meaningful analogy. Enjoying the live stream, I watched the students with their goofy grins, a priceless bundle of nervous, elated energy, a photo in time to remember. Today, here in this room, we are celebrating another graduation, a pastoral graduate who I am relieved to learn will continue as our summer minister. I know we all feel so blessed. Thank you, that was appropriate. I know we all feel so blessed in Rose's presence, the welcoming smile, the sermons of the spiritual fused with wondrous nature, the pride she relays as a mother and spouse. Embarking on her new position in ministry, the spaces in between the beginnings, endings, past, present, or future, I hope Rose feels the same excited elation and affirmation, an MDUUC love that covers the distance and is never far away. If and when there is doubt, as I learned at my son's graduation, all one needs to do to hear the resounding cheer of support is to pause, stand, and turn the 180. With gratitude, thank you, Rose, for being you.
Please rise in body or spirit to join us in singing Keep On Moving Forward, written by Pat Humphreys, as a song of perseverance and value of the importance of community for a better future.
I'm doing this because I'm hoping that you will do this, but when the djembe starts, if you can do that, do that. I can't do both at the same time, just saying. Gonna keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Never turning back.
Never turning back.
I know. We're going to plant the seeds of justice. Plant the seeds of justice. Plant the seeds of justice. Never turning back. Never turning back. We're going to work for change together. Work for change together. Work for change together. Never turning back. Never turning back. We're going to reach across our borders. Reach across our borders. Reach across our borders. Never turning back. Never turning back. We're going to keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Keep on moving forward. Never turning back. Never turning back. Woo.
Now is the time in our service where we come together to witness those joys and sorrows that are too great for any one of us to hold alone. If you have written in our book of joys and sorrows today, or have emailed them in and would like to come forward, you can light a candle as I read your entry. Pete Davis is lighting a candle of joy. Our son is on a good track towards recovery from a stroke. After a week in the hospital and 2 weeks in rehab, he now continues his recovery at home. Yeah. I'm asking Reverend Leslie to light a candle for Catherine Wellington, who is asking for this candle of joy to be lit, for having had the transformational experience of being at Hotel Kaiser Walnut Creek for 7 days, being treated for pneumonia, and coming out of the other side strong. Her body and spirit are both strong, and she has a wonderful support team, many of whom are here among us, and is doing well. Yeah. And Sean is asking for a candle to be lit, having the opportunity to be here for the first time with a friend. Welcome. And now I am asking Reverend Leslie, actually, can I ask you to light a candle? This is just for this broken and healing world and country that is so in need of some light. And now I'm asking for Reverend Leslie to light 2 final candles, the first representing all of the joys and sorrows that remain in our hearts collectively and have not been spoken aloud. And the second, a reminder that this imperfect but precious world is for us to make more loving and more just.
Please remain seated while we sing, "I Know This Rose Will Open." I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open.
I invite you all now to breathe together in a sacred pause. This is a time where we can come together, sometimes through silence, through meditation, or today in the act of prayer. It is a time where we gather our sacred and separate selves into a great mystery that holds us all together. So I invite you now, whether you are here with us in person or in Borton or online, to come as you are into the love that has no name, yet calls every single one of our names into community. This is the great ask of prayer. Spirit of life, love at the center of our lives, this great love is where we come to find strength, purpose, and hope, even in our most difficult moments. Our faith tells us that we are woven into a great web of existence, each of our individual lives a thread of sacredness, precious and full of possibilities. When harm comes to one on the life of our web, it reverberates to all of us. So flows the suffering of our migrant siblings. Spirit of interconnection, open every heart to feel these tremors. that fear might transform into fierce compassion, that distance might dissolve into solidarity. In this ethereal weaving of our lives, we see the infinite hues that paint our world. Every culture, each story we carry, enriches that human tapestry. Each of our lives is a unique verse in creation's song, sometimes harmonious, often discord, woven into one eternal melody. This diversity cries out. It cries out for the dawn to break over our mountain, illuminating justice-riddled paths toward a better beloved community. May our hearts recognize our call to dismantle walls, change oppressive systems, and ensure that every soul flourishes in freedom. Spirit of justice, help us to become the rivers that carve new channels through our ancient stones. We pray that this country awakens to its calling, that a people are created equal, endowed with rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Spirit of love, when our souls are weary, when suffering seems endless, please place a reminder in our hearts that many in our midst have been waiting for liberation in this country and beyond for hundreds of years and many generations. In those communities, joy remains an essential tool against oppression. Let us not forget joy as we continue along the path of collective healing and liberation. May we know and honor our past while blazing a more loving future. Let our lives be prayers in motion, our actions hymns of resistance, our collective breath a song of hope, our footsteps drums of freedom. Until the waters of justice flow like rivers, we will not rest. Until we are all are free, none are free. And until love wins, love must do the hard work. Amen, Ashe, and blessed be.
Welcome to this imperfect vessel. Yesterday, a child came out to wonder, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and fearful at the falling. I'll get it. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game.
Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like "when you're older" must appease him, and the promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game.
"16 springs and 16 summers gone now. cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town. And they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now. Till you drag your feet to slow the circles down.
And the seasons, they go round and round. The painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in a circle game. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty. Before the last revolving year is through.
Sing with us.
And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle game.
And go
Round and round and round in the circle game.
Good morning. Let me just show some more appreciation for Nasa and Laura and Brett. We're so gifted to have your gift shared with us this morning. Happy Father's Day. To quote the comedian Ray Romano, having children is like living in a frat house. Nobody sleeps, everything's broken, and there's a lot of throwing up. Shout out to all the fathers today and all the parents who work so hard at raising your children. It's fitting that we honor your many sacrifices each June. Civil rights leader Coretta Scott King once said, "The greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate actions of its members." I am proud to be a member of this church community, one that puts faith into action and stands up for our beliefs and values. MDUUC needs your support throughout the year to support our Sunday services, the many activities and programs that occur throughout the week, and the hard work of our staff. Please consider making an annual pledge if you have not done so already. The fiscal year begins July 1st, and we have many ambitious plans for the upcoming year. With your support, we will continue to ensure that MDUUC remains strong and healthy for years to come. If you're online, please click on the yellow Give Now button at the top of our webpage. You may also sign up for regular contributions through our Church Center app. Here in the sanctuary, I invite the ushers forward to gratefully accept your offerings. Please join me in the dedication of the offering. The words will be found on the screen. To the work of this community in transforming ourselves and our world, we dedicate ourselves and our offerings.
Good morning again, friends. My name is Rose Riedel. My pronouns are she, her, and though I am not leaving you for several more weeks, I am introducing myself to you for the last time as your intern minister. So before I continue, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge all of the fathers and those who are doing the job of fathering on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you all, and a special Happy Father's Day to my beloved husband, Eddie, who I know is joining us online. Hi. Well, friends, as I move forward, yet again, to another phase of my life and my call, I found myself inspired by the title of the Emma's Revolution song, Keep On Moving Forward. As I pondered the song, I found myself wondering what exactly it means to keep moving forward. How do we continually move through our lives, taking the changes as they come? And I found myself stuck on one line in particular that repeated throughout the song, never turning back. In the context of the song, that speaks to society and our drive to keep progress in society moving forward and refusing to turn back, as many of us are fighting for now through protests and witnesses and actions, refusing to move our country backwards. That I understand. But as I narrowed my focus inward and toward the individual, I began to think that never looking back is an impossibility. The truth is that we are always in motion, yet we carry everything with us. You know, we often think of moving forward as leaving things behind. But what if the very act of carrying our past with us is what gives our forward movement its meaning, its depth, its sacred purpose? This morning, I'm reminded of our shared values of equity and interdependence, those values that affirm and promote the inherent worth and dignity of every person. That dignity includes not just who we are today, but who we have been, what we have experienced, and how those experiences have shaped us. Our Unitarian Universalist tradition encourages spiritual growth while honoring the wisdoms of all traditions, including the tradition of our own lived experience. I know that everyone present this morning has experienced both loss and discovery. We have all known moments when we felt the need to leave something behind to move forward, and moments when we realized that what we thought we'd lost is actually still with us, transformed into something new. We've all wrestled with the weight of memory and the pull of possibility. This is the human condition. We are time-traveling beings, carrying our past into our future, never quite sure what to keep and what to release. But perhaps that's precisely where the sacred work begins. Some memories feel like anchors, while others feel like wings. The question isn't whether we should carry our past, but how we choose to carry it. Will we let it drag us down into the depths of regret and resentment? Or will we learn to carry it like a wise traveler carries provisions, keeping what nourishes us for the journey ahead and releasing what has outlived its usefulness? Now, different spiritual traditions offer us various maps for navigating this relationship between past and future. The Buddhist teaching of impermanence reminds us that clinging to what has passed causes suffering. Yet it also teaches us that nothing is ever truly lost. Everything is constantly transforming. And Christianity speaks of being born again, of putting on a new life, yet it honors the continuity of covenant relationship across generations. And Judaism teaches us to remember, not as an obligation to remain stuck, but as a commandment to let memory guide us toward justice and compassion. Now, in the Akan tradition of Ghana, there's a powerful symbol that we spoke of with our children called Sankofa. It's often depicted as a bird looking backward while moving forward, or it's expressed in the phrase, "It is not wrong to go back for that which you have forgotten." This ancient wisdom challenges our Western notion that progress means leaving everything behind. Instead, it suggests that true wisdom lies in moving forward while keeping our eyes on what lies behind us. Not to live in the past, but to retrieve what serves our future. And there's a profound difference between being haunted by the past and being guided by it. When we're haunted, the past holds us captive, controlling our present choices through fear, shame, or unresolved grief. But when we're guided by the past, we become the conscious curators of our own experience, choosing which lessons to carry forward, which strengths to build upon, which mistakes to learn from, and which joys to let light our way ahead. The weight we carry need not be a burden if we learn to carry it with intention and wisdom. See, memory is not just a record keeper. It's a teacher, a counselor, a source of strength we may not even realize we possess. The joys we've experienced don't disappear when they end. They transform into reservoirs of hope, reminding us that happiness is possible even when we're walking through difficult terrain. Even our struggles, viewed with compassion, become testimonies to our resilience and sources of empathy for others who face similar challenges. Like the Sankofa bird, we can move forward while keeping our eyes on the wisdom behind us. And this isn't about living in the past, but about retrieving what serves our future. When we face uncertainty, we can draw upon the courage we discovered in previous difficult times. When we encounter joy, we can let it resonate with all the other moments of joy we've known, amplifying its power to sustain us. Our past challenges become gifts when they teach us that we are stronger than we knew. Every obstacle we've overcome, every loss we've survived, every mistake we've learned from becomes evidence of our capacity to face what comes next. Not because it will be easy, but because we know now that we can find our way through difficulty. Our Unitarian Universalist tradition recognizes direct experience as a source of truth and meaning. This means that your lived experience, all of it, the broken and the beautiful, the triumphant and the tragic, is a sacred text from which you can draw wisdom. You are both the author and the reader of your own story, both the teacher and the student of your own life. Consider how good memories can provide comfort during difficult times. The laughter shared with a friend who's moved away doesn't disappear when distance separates you. It becomes a portable source of warmth you can access whenever you need it. Whenever You need a reminder that connection is possible. The sense of accomplishment you felt when you overcame a fear doesn't vanish when a new fear arises. It becomes evidence that you have the capacity to grow beyond your current limitations. And what about our mistakes, our regrets, our moments of failure? These too can become gifts when we approach them with curiosity, the curiosity of an archaeologist, rather than the judgment of a harsh critic. What can this experience teach me? How did I grow from this challenge? What would I do differently now? And how can that wisdom guide my future choices? And moving forward, well, it doesn't mean moving fast. In our culture that often equates progress with speed, we need to remember that the most profound transformations often happen slowly, organically, in their own time. We can choose to be archaeologists of our own experience, carefully excavating the treasures buried in our own personal history, dusting them off with compassion, and deciding which ones deserve a place in our ongoing story. There's an art to healthy remembering, a skill that distinguishes between honoring the past and getting stuck in it. Healthy remembering involves gratitude for what was good, forgiveness for what was painful, and meaning-making that transforms experience into wisdom. It recognizes that we are not prisoners of our past, but neither are we disconnected from it. We are ongoing stories, each chapter building on what came before while opening new possibilities for what comes next. Our practices can help us cultivate this art of conscious carrying forward. Gratitude practices help us recognize the gifts hidden in even difficult experiences. Forgiveness practices, both of ourselves and of others, free us from the prison of resentment while allowing us to learn from painful experiences. And meaning-making practices help us weave our individual experiences into a larger narrative of growth, purpose, and connection. And community plays a crucial role in helping us process and integrate our experiences. When we share our stories with others, we often discover new meanings in familiar experiences. The struggles that felt isolating when we faced them alone become sources of connection when we realize others have walked similar paths. The joys that might have faded with time are renewed when we share them with people who celebrate with us. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, we create rituals to mark transitions. Child dedications that welcome new life, or coming-of-age ceremonies that honor growth. Memorial services that celebrate completed lives. These rituals help us practice the art of carrying forward, acknowledging what we're leaving behind while blessing what we're moving toward. We learn to travel light, not by leaving everything behind, but by choosing carefully what deserves to come with us. We keep the lessons that serve us, the love that sustains us, the wisdom that guides us. We release the grudges that weigh us down, the fears that limit us, the shame that diminishes us. This is spiritual practice, the ongoing work of conscious living, the discipline of choosing again and again how we will carry our past into our future, the art of moving forward with both eyes open, one on where we've been and one on where we're going. We carry not only our own stories, but the stories of this community, the wisdom of those who walked these paths before us, the hope of those who will follow after us. When we share our journeys, we lighten each other's loads and multiply each other's joys. In community, we learn that we don't have to choose between honoring our past and embracing our future. We can do both, supporting each other in the sacred work of conscious remembering and intentional moving forward. We become witnesses to each other's journeys, helping each other discern what to carry and what to release, what to celebrate and what to learn from. Thank you for being my beloved community this year. I will carry each and every one of you with me into my future. The gifts you have given me with your presence, your wisdom, and your love so freely given have blessed my life so deeply. And I will carry you, and they will carry me as I keep on moving forward. I love you. Blessed be, friends.
Come on. Okay. So I'm going to say, oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay is right.
Yes? No, you go ahead.
Okay. Hello, my name is Steve Hirsch, and I was privileged to serve on a committee serving our intern this year, along with Laura Ransom, Sally Edgerton, Don Sturkey, and Phoenix Dover. And you know, something that some of you new members may not be aware of, but some of us more tenured members certainly are, is that MDUUC is unique in the way that it serves as a educational and training church. Over my tenure of close to 15 years, I think we've had 10 plus intern ministers, and as much as we hope that they benefit from joining our community and being part of who we are, I would say we are even greater beneficiaries for having the experience of seeing them grow into their ministerial practices and all the love and work, commitment, and support they bring to our community. And Rose Riedel is certainly no different. Rose expressed all of her love for us, and I say, back at you, girl. I think one thing that we experience when we're on this intern committee is we really get an in-depth view into all of the activities, the work, and kind of the commitment that interns make to our church and the many, many ways they serve us. And Rose was certainly a whirling dervish. Boy, did she do a lot. She jumped in fully, feet first, head first, and made a tremendous commitment to all of us. And those of us who've had direct experience with Rose, and I think many of you I would include in that group, certainly have grown to admire Rose's compassion, her commitment to inclusivity, her spirit, positivity, and above and beyond all, that incredibly infectious smile. So on behalf of MDUUC, we want to honor you with a gift. So I'm going to ask Mary Helen Binger to come up. And I want to give props to Mary Helen and to Julia McLeod, who were the artistic geniuses behind what we are about to give you, Rose, which is a stole to remember us by and to honor and thank you for all that you have done for us.
Wow.
Keep on moving forward, Rose.
Yes. And Rose. I've got it, Mike. I'm good. Thank you. I am also, everyone knows that I usually have a little tribute to our intern minister. But before we do that, I just want to say that because we are so fortunate to have Rose continuing with us throughout the summer till almost the end of August, we're going to do this tribute in 2 parts so we can extend the love. So we are so grateful to have Rose with us. As she ends her internship, we have certainly witnessed her transformation. So this is yours as well, because we know you will transform. I gave it to Rose this morning to use, and she was like, ha! That's so great. But I also want us to take a moment in the spirit of Sankofa, covenant of cross generations that Rose brought to us today, to remember Sonia Christopher, whose living legacy gift allows us to fund housing for our interns, something we'd never had to do until recently, but without which we would not have an internship in this extremely expensive area in which we live. So can we also honor Sonia in this moment?
Please rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, number 1017, Building a New Way. This song was written by UU composer Martha Sanderfer for inclusion in Singing the Journey. We are building a new way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way, feeling stronger every day. We are building a new way. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. Hate and greed and jealousy. We are working to be free. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Without these, the world would die. Peace and freedom is our cry. We are building a new way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way, feeling stronger every day. We are building a new way.
friends. Go now, knowing that every step forward honors where you've been. You are part of an ongoing story, your own story, your family's story, this community's story, the larger story of justice and love unfolding in our world. May you move forward with wisdom, carrying the best of your past as provisions for the journey ahead. May you be both the Sankofa bird and the path itself, looking backward with gratitude, moving forward with hope, wings spread wide enough to carry both memory and possibility. The journey continues. You are its author and its gift. Go in peace, go with purpose, and keep on moving forward.